to Ep.2 the Paint Drop. I'm here with Kenny Thomas and Zach. We're talking Neo Destiny, the fourth set in the Neo block. It has an interesting dynamic. It was light and dark Pokemon, but not dark Pokemon in the sense that their type is dark. They were corrupted by their trainers, so now they are running from the law. Like, they don't know what they're doing. They're
bad boys.
They're on the fringe. Yeah, they're bad boys. What you gonna do when Ampharos comes?
Every 80s power ballad is written correctly.
Yeah, like if we can have an 80s power ballad in the background, like we would. That is what it is. Also, the last set to have first editions. Also had shiny Pokemon, which is pretty cool. Those are at the end of the set. They were secret rares. So I think the set has 105 cards, and then like 8 or 9 secret rares, technically.
Okay.
Another crazy thing about the set is it came out on March 9th, 2001 in Japan, and didn't come out here until February 2002, a year later. I don't know why they waited that long. Maybe like Wizards were like, we're going to keep doing Pokemon, and like they didn't know. So
yeah, it could have been. I have no idea.
Yeah, because like, they dropped Pokemon after that, right? Like shortly after that?
Yeah, they dropped it after...
I think there was only one more set. Well, there was like Legendary Collection. That was their last set. And then I think Nintendo released...
No, Wizards was all of Neo up till Aquapolis. So that block, Aquapolis, Skyridge, and then what's the third one?
Well, Expedition was the first one.
Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyridge, that block. Yeah. After that was when... I think Nintendo took over.
Yeah, because there was Ruby.
Yeah, it was Nintendo
that
took
whole
over
thing.
for the
Jason Kaczynski wrote there was like no format. It was like the forgotten format. All right, anyway. Also a history lesson. We do art and history with Zach Everest in the background.
Yes, because I have no clue.
All right. Other than that, I mean, set's pretty cool. Nothing really interesting about it other than light and dark Pokemon, and they never use light Pokemon again because they was kind of dumb. All right, in my opinion. But it's a fact. Okay, everyone, let's move on to the first card in the set. Don't forget, I think they were still in alphabetical order then, I believe, so it'll be dark. Dark Ampharos.
I don't like the way its body is contorted, actually, the more I've looked at it. It's doing a weird, like,
I'm confused.
position.
Well, it's angry, right? Like,
is that what you do when you're angry?
Well, I don't know. Me personally,
yes.
I'm not that flexible.
He certainly does look flexible.
I gave it a 3.5 because you can tell like the foil looks cool. Because don't forget, there were no reverse foils.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you didn't have a foil, that sucks.
Yeah, it looks... The foils are always cool, but I don't know. I'm not a
I
big
think it
fan
looks
of this.
better in person. I think you saw it in person. It's like it would change, like, you know, one of those cards.
I'm giving it a solid 3.
I got
I'm gonna give it a
3.5.
2. I think
Oddly
the
enough,
proportions
also,
and...
it's Dark Ampharos, but it's a light Pokemon,
Yes.
which I think is...
Wait, what? Wait.
Well, like the type of Pokemon it is, it's a light Pokemon.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
it's like
He,
a
like,
light
he illuminates
Yeah,
lighthouses.
yeah.
and
So I just thought it was funny.
That is funny. Let's
Okay, before we go on to the second card,
go.
I want to add in one of my favorite things. There's flavor text.
Oh, okay.
So, this one is his tail can be seen for miles in the dark, even by ships on the sea. So that is...
Lighthouse
Oh.
Pokemon.
Well, you were right.
Yeah. All right, next.
But he's a dark Pokemon.
Dark Crobat.
What the fuck? Buck teeth beaver looking at us. What the fuck is this?
I'm biased because I really like this card. I've
I'll give
built
it a
several
4.
decks with this card. But yeah, the art's not good.
It looks like it's coming for you. Look at that moon.
The best looking thing in the thing is the moon.
Okay, well, it's the whole art.
No, the Pokemon
You're
is
judging the
trash.
art
Which
of
is
the
a problem in
card.
itself.
The main focus
The moon
is
is,
ugly.
Yeah. I can tell it's a Crobat, but like, it's not a good Crobat. I give it a 1.5. I don't like it.
That's a Corona fucking bad. That started it all, boys.
Episode 2, we're getting
What is this?
Stop it.
Welcome to our last episode.
paint drop in quarantine. It's getting wild.
No,
Yeah.
This is like a
In
fucking...
quarantine. Jack's losing his mind.
Hey, it's only day 2 or 3.
Anyway, flavor text is all of the
It's a
wings.
1.
Sure. It has evolved on its feet, allow it to fly at high speeds. They unfortunately make it difficult to perch. So
He
Crobat
can't even
perch.
sit down. He can't even rest.
Which is wild, because remember that art last week?
He was upside down, perching.
There was multiple perching.
Yeah, see, this
I
one's
don't,
dumb.
I'm
Well, don't forget that came after this. So
Yeah, well, that one
they could have
looks
changed
cooler.
the lore on Crobat's feet.
Yeah, right. I mean, they buffed the feet.
Smart. Let's go to the next one.
Dark Dawn Paint.
All right.
This is really good generic Dawn fan art.
I have a problem. He doesn't look angry. He's supposed to be corrupted, mad, right? Dark.
Well, corrupted, you don't want to look
No, am I
angry
do I
to
have
be
this
corrupted,
wrong?
right?
Maybe I don't
He doesn't
know.
look happy.
He
He
just
could be a serial killer.
his eyes kind of
Killed three
slim.
guys on the
Like
way
kind of
here.
looks like he's kind of like smiling and
No, he looks dead inside.
Really?
There's no spark of humanity in him. He's
I think we're seeing different stuff here, but it's okay.
The art itself, I'm gonna give it a 3.
It's
give it
the
a three.
most,
It's generic.
yeah, it's
It's good
super
generic
generic.
fan art.
Yeah, it's
And
just-
then the larger its tux, the higher its status in the herd. It's,
size does matter.
That's what
don't
she
let
said.
anyone tell you it doesn't.
They're lying to you,
100%.
especially Dawn fans.
100%. All right, Espeon's dope.
This is pretty sick.
This is
There's
a
nothing
great
dark
one.
about it. It's actively cute.
See, that's where I have a
Unless-
problem.
Think about this.
You don't
It's
have to have a
trying lure you
snarl on
to
your
let
face.
it into its home, like into your home, and then it's gonna kill your other Pokemon. Like, you don't know what its hidden objectives are.
This dark thing
And that
idea,
facade.
I'm glad they didn't do this again.
They
It's a
did.
really cute ass.
Did
guy.
they?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
They shouldn't
Like-
ever do it again.
They didn't do light Pokemon.
Yeah, they were.
They did dark before this. I'm pretty sure in Team Rocket.
Um.
I don't know.
Yeah, original Team Rocket had dark Pokemon.
Because like
So
nothing's
dark's
changed.
not new.
Okay, well, I feel like
I
if
know.
you're gonna be a
I think
dark,
your image of what a dark Pokemon is and a corrupted, it might be different.
well, my problem is if you're gonna name it something different, it needs to. I need to be able to look at a normal Espeon and look at a dark Espeon and go.
I bet you
okay.
if you looked at a normal Espeon card, you'd tell the difference.
Really,
Yes.
I don't think so. This looks
Oh.
like an Espeon, and
Well-
it's a great Espeon, so I'm giving it a
That's
4.
great. I'm at a 4.
That's a
4.
4.
Easy 4. Yeah.
The tips of its split tail quiver whenever it uses its psychic abilities to read its opponent's next move.
That's wacky.
All right.
Alligators.
It's
yeah.
dabbing. He's dabbing.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on here? I like this.
Actual 5. Lock it in a 5 early. Love this for alligator. Does this look dark enough for you?
I'm a big fan of the free alligator boys, so I'm gonna go with the 5. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going 5.
It looks good.
Its powerful muscles allow it to move at a speed that belays its bulk.
Sure.
Oh, he's dabbing.
Holy god, the next one's horrible.
He's saying for a big boy, he can move.
10!
10!
The next one. 10!
You're decrediting our entire show by saying 10 to this, alright?
That's a dark Gengar.
What, a useless blob? Fucking...
Well, a blob would imply it has, dimensions, which this does not.
This
It's
is-
a piece of construction paper
yes, with a face on it.
with a face on it.
This is no
To be fair,
effort. It's straight trash. This is negative
It is a dark face.
77.
This is a face.
This is a Gengar face. This is not a dark face. This is a Gengar face.
I'll give it a 2 because it's a Gengar face.
No,
They nailed the face.
absolutely not. This is
Okay,
trash.
I want you to do like a circle, like a Photoshop. Take the circle, take the face, put it on like a regular looking Gengar body. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah, the face is good. You're right. That's a great face.
2.
So it gets a 5. I'm giving it a 5. We don't go up to 10, so I can't give it a 10.
Just decrediting our entire show. Thanks,
That's
Josh.
fine. Zach, it's episode 2. We have a chance to build it back up. Just so you know, though, it absorbs the heat in the air around it. If you suddenly feel cold, it's because a Gengar has a peak.
I don't know. We moved on.
I had to read the flavor text.
Dark Houndoom looks amazing.
This looks great. He's burning down a forest.
Is
That goes with the Houndour from last week.
he burning down a forest? This looks like chandeliers up here. I don't know.
No, those look like
actually,
spikes,
yeah,
right?
that's kind of like.
No, you're right. You're right.
Ah.
I thought it was
You're
like a
doing
vine.
something menacing. Dark Houndoomy.
It looks
Whatever.
good.
5. Easy 5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, that's a 4 or 5.
I've realized it's hard to really like mess up a Houndour or a Houndoom.
Yeah, they just look
Sure,
great.
we'll find one
They're
eventually.
so well designed on their own that like
I mean, I guess not. Gengar can be a blob. I'm wrong.
We've had technically, since we've had 2 weeks of bad Gengars.
You're right. I really didn't like last week's Gengar.
Remember, it was like looking over the thingy.
That was a weird Gengar.
But this Houndoom, the Flame and
Houndoom's
Breeze, is
gas.
actually a volatile poison it produces internally that ignites when exposed to air.
Okay.
I don't know that.
Alright.
Alright, moving on to Dark Porygon 2.
I love this.
Cannot look dark because it has no facial expression.
Evil.
It looks great. The card looks amazing. I can imagine that in person. The hollow in the back, rainbow, looks amazing. I'm giving this a 5.
Yeah, it's cool too because it's like the old, really like outdated 3D graphics, like computer generated, but because it's a Porygon, it aged really well because that's just what Porygon 2 looks like.
Right.
So I give it a 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. Advances in technology have allowed it to evolve. It occasionally displays behavior not found in its program.
Wow.
He'd be out killing people and shit.
Yeah, he's angry.
Oh, this is a great card.
This is really good. Yeah.
Like these arts are so like because I'm so used to like fucking full art bullshit. So like when you give me this little square,
To us, it was a simpler time.
yes,
Yeah.
it looks great.
Well, I've noticed the difference in the era is with this art, it seems like they focus a lot more on the Pokemon because in what did we do last week? Was that Skyridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The background
Mm-hmm.
had a ton of art in it, and the Pokemon got like drowned out in a lot. And then even in this one, like the Crobat had the same issue, but a lot more of them seem to be just like it's the Pokemon, it's Don Rel, the background is whatever, it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
which I like.
I'm fine with that. I like this. I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4. I think it would be a 5 if there was something like cool but not too distracting in the background.
Well, it's okay because nothing can withstand the pressure of the vice-like grip of Pokemon Steel Claws.
It'll pinch you.
I'll get your ass. Oh, this is a great card.
Ooh,
This is 5. Not even close.
It's
so sick.
5. He's
5.
doing stuff. He's the flames are sick. I
Nice.
remember seeing this card as like a 6-year-old and just being like, "This is the hypest thing I've ever seen in
Right.
my life."
It looks amazing, actually.
5.
Yeah, not even close.
But I want you to know what's cool about this Typhlosion, Zach.
What?
When it's in combat, the air around it shimmers and warps from the intense heat it produces, as we are seeing in the picture.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm reading every flavor text, Zach, so you better...
That's fine.
Quick question before we go on. Can anyone tell me what kind of animal a Typhlosion is? Is it like a ferret?
The
Yes.
volcano Pokemon.
Sure.
A ferret.
What's this?
I don't know. You could Google it.
I'm gonna. While we move on, I'll.
Alright.
Dark Tyranitar looks kind of weird.
He's
kinda
coming
chunky.
for you. He's on a mission.
It's dynamic, but like not in a good way.
Yeah.
He's doing something, but it's
Yeah.
not cool.
In my opinion, his legs or his body looks too
He's
big for his
walking weird.
legs.
He's walking a little weird. But the flames behind him look cool. Like he just killed.
Oh, the
If,
background, yeah.
So if we want to really think about this in a future card, Kenny will get this. That's a Drampa. It did some Drampa stuff.
Dangerous. It's a bad man.
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay.
Sombra called upon this Dark Tyranitar and had to burn down someone's house.
So as a quick, I know we're past it, but apparently Typhlosion dominantly seems to be based on a badger. Makes a lot
Oh,
of sense.
okay. That's
Okay.
dope. That's dope.
You know what's even crazier about this Tyranitar, Zach?
What?
Its power is such that not even mountains can stand in its way.
That's cool.
It's
Alright.
90 HP Dark Tyranitar.
I didn't even rate it. It's like a 2.5. I think it looks
That's like a 3.5.
really weird, yeah.
That's okay.
Okay. No
Oh, this
rating.
is
Okay.
sick. This is
Did
the
we just
best
not
one.
rank the Tyranitar?
Nah, fuck
Yeah.
Tyranitar. I don't like it.
5.
5. I have this card.
That's a light Arcanine. That is
Yeah.
Dude,
that ain't evil.
I got a
That
story.
ain't corrupt.
I got a story about
Okay,
this card.
okay. Okay.
One day, I walked into our local card store. I was minding my own business, and Sir Manny G calls me over, hands me 3 cards, and says, "Keep these safe." And this is one of them, and I have them in the back of my binder to this day.
Did he tell you why to keep him safe?
Nope, you didn't explain nothing. I didn't ask. I just put them back there, and we moved on with our lives. But I was like, oh, they look cool. I'll put them back there. He might have stole them from this store. Who knows?
Which we will not name.
Nope, don't know anything about any stores.
But this Arcanine is in fact gasoline.
It's 5. I like the flowers. Like
Yeah, the flowers are really, really pretty, and I can tell holofoil it's gorgeous. I give it a 5.
Yeah, 5.
So one thing we'll notice as we go on in flavor text is they become more creative. So like these cards, the legendary Chinese Pokemon is easily recognized by its large flowing mane. There's probably some Arcanine now that's like, it runs through the forest and burns down trees of its enemies and runs over other Growlithe that gets in its way. Like that's
so
that's
fast
like
that it travels
Yeah.
That'll be like, you'll see through the episodes the evolution of flavor text.
Comparing this to the last Arcanine and the other set, oh god, this is a million times better.
This might be a top Arcanine ever.
It might be, yeah.
By the way, 5.
Yeah, 5.
I'm gonna make a poll this week on the Twitter. Join to go follow.
I like it.
Paint drop. What's the favorite art of, like, I'm just gonna name a Pokemon, and then we'll see like,
right,
what people think.
I like it. Get some people involved.
Yeah.
I moved on to the next.
Yeah, I'm there.
And
he's just hey
it's
guys.
fine. This is
just feeling
good clay art.
Yes, for clay art, I enjoy this. I hate clay art, and I enjoy this a lot.
That means you gotta give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
You hate it? Baseline. But it's so good you love it, even though the baseline is hate.
Well, his baseline for clay is -52 or whatever.
That's true. Yeah.
So, like,
I guess
4 is pretty good.
4 is great.
All right, 4.5.
And I like Azumarill a lot.
Azumarill is crazy because it curls up its long ears when swimming to prevent water from entering. Isn't that wild?
He's got a lot of ears, Zach. Have you ever wondered what happens?
You making fun of Azumarill's ears?
When he swims? I don't know.
Yeah.
He's gotta protect. You know how annoying it is when you have water in your ear?
Yeah.
That's some annoying. Yeah, it's annoying.
If you had that much ears, yeah, that would be.
Yeah, right. Like you gotta,
That's
earplugs. It needs like a So.
Well,
Well, we know Zach says the next card's a 20, but it's like Dragonite.
This is the best Dragonite. Oh, it's not the best one. I know my Dragonites, but this is top 3. And
I think it's good for the
it's a
light
5.
design, but I don't actually like the art that much in general.
I had 3.5. 3.5.
It's a little lazy. I'll give it like a 2.5.
Like I get what it's doing. It's swimming. There's the water. Or it's not swimming. It's flying
Alright.
above the water. It's like right in the vortex.
I'm out, guys.
What do you give it, Zach?
This is a 20, and I feel disrespectful, so I'm leaving this podcast.
This looks like a high-functioning like 8th grader through this, which is a compliment to the 8th grader, but an insult to the Dragonite. Yeah.
Yes.
But you know what? It's okay, Zach, because it is said to fly constantly, looking for people in need of aid.
And that's you
That is
right
how
now.
right-
You need to be saved from these people who disagree with you.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna.
You need a Dragonite.
I'm
to
moving
swoop
on
in.
because I cannot listen to this
Like Togetic.
shenanigans.
Love a good Togetic, and this is a good Togetic. I give it like a 3.5. It's generic. There's not really a lot going on. He's looking at something. That's cool.
You
Wish I knew
gave
what that something was.
Dragonite a 3.5, and you could say it's the same as this?
No, I gave a Dragonite a lower rating of a 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I give this a
Straight-
2.5. 2.5. I like what it's doing. I give Dragonite 3.5 for the record. For you.
I really like this
I
card,
did, but that's okay.
and this is definitely a 3.5.
Actually, I'll give it a 3. Give it a 3. Give it a 3.
Yes, this is great art.
You know what's
I
really,
like its face.
You know what's really sad about Togetic, Zach?
What is it?
It becomes depressed if it is not near kind-hearted people.
Yeah.
Same.
It is able to float in the air without moving its wings as well.
Can't hang out with us. So
Had me in the first half. I was in, but I can't.
And the second part is random. It's
Yeah.
like an unrelated fact. That's okay, because the next card is an energy.
it looks fine.
I don't even want to rate this.
3.
I'm not rating it.
So-
I just said it looks fun. We're moving on.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Give it a
Like, it's
3.
an energy.
It has no flavor text because it's an energy.
Right.
What is going on here?
Now we're going to uncommons. Dark Gyarados. This is dark. This Pokemon up to no good.
This is
In the
really
shadows.
cool, actually. Like, it is really stylish.
I like the effort that is put into this. Like, there's a shadow
Like, the
in the
background, the
background.
shading on
This
it.
is
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
I'm going to give it a 5, actually. I really, really like this.
I don't like it that much.
That's fine. Yeah.
I give it a 3.
I like it that much.
I give it a
3.5,
3.5, but I like the
3.5.
effort put into this.
I think it's got a lot going for it.
You know what I think about Gyarados, Zach?
A waste of space.
Maybe he doesn't have the best memory. Because wherever it goes, it spins a thread that always leads back to its web.
Yep, sounds about right.
Hansel and Gretel.
You fucking idiot.
Next, Dark Cargo.
Oh, this is a 5! This is amazing!
Matt Cargo is like one of my top 3 Pokemon. I love Matt Cargo. I hate this.
Really?
This looks so
That's
bad.
I think it looks
definitely
great.
up to no good.
It's like proportions are so goofy, and like the
They're
one
going with-
mustache blob is swinging for no reason. Like
He's in motion here. He is flying
on a
out
mission
of.
to do
He's
nothing.
flying out
like
of
a good
some
motion.
like.
It looks like he's falling on his side from like
I don't know.
inability to live.
This art style is so weird. It's like comic book meets like flash art in the background.
Yeah, I like this art style.
Well, wait till we get to
They're
other
ugly.
pictures, Zach. I want you to know. Remember that statement 2 cards from now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
give this a 2.
I'll give it a 3.
I like it. A 5.
What's crazy too, Zach,
Nope.
is the shell on its back comes off easily, exposing the flames running through its body.
Oh, no wonder that Pokemon's fucking useless. His fucking
Hey,
armor falls
Hey,
off.
now hold on, Matt Cargo's
His armor falls off. It's
didn't-
trash
I
ass Pokemon.
I told you I didn't like your Dragonite's art. I didn't tell you Dragonite's a fat loser. Alright? So let's check ourselves before we start going around insults.
Will there be an episode 3?
I'm just saying. He has one good thing about him. He can protect himself with a giant shell. Oh no, it just comes off. Just falls off.
He does say it comes off
So-
easily.
Correct.
Go ahead and
easily.
try to punch him. Get that shell off and punch him.
But it
Get
does
the
say
punch-
exposing the flames. So like it's like you took out the shell. You're probably on fire.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like a
Probably not.
I don't know.
It's a
I don't know.
Slugma.
Dark Omastar. Next up on the list.
What is this?
Horrifying.
This is so bad.
Zach,
nightmare.
you got the next card, Zach. We're
It
not
kinda-
going to the next card yet. Just know the next card, okay?
This one kind of looks
Think
like
about
what is it? Alien and Predator, where the
Yeah.
come
I'll
get
give
your
it a
ass.
3.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
down.
give it a hot 1. I don't think this art is very good.
I think I'm
Well,
getting
let me-
attacked here.
I'm gonna give it a 3. Yeah, well, that's just weird, Zach. Because let me tell you something about Dark. Nothing can escape once wrapped in its tentacles, which it uses for self-defense as well as to catch food.
I guess we'll see because I think I escaped from that shit easy peasy.
So what if it took Max Cargo's shell? Could fall off and Max Cargo's out of there. Very slowly, probably, but it's out of there.
It would kill my cargo in a second. Oh god, this next one's horrible.
That is evil.
It is evil. He is
Bad.
He is
It's bad art.
thinking. He's thinking about doing bad things. Which
I am a bad man.
with the lightning in the back, the more I look at it, I'm starting to like it more.
It's a 4.
Background's fire.
I
It's a
think
4.
I like the effort put into the thought process of the guy who had to draw this. Probably got one thing. He's like, all right, dude, we'll give you Slow King. He's like, but it's a dark Slow King. He's like, all right, I'm gonna make a dark Slow King, and
Give it a 2.
he came up with this, and I like
Hold on,
it.
don't go to the. Don't. I gotta read the flavor text.
I haven't done nothing.
Okay, I'm just
still.
saying.
I haven't even rated it.
What's crazy about Slowking, though, Zach,
I don't care.
even crazier than the normal things I say are crazy, is that each time it yawns, the shelter on its head releases an enzyme that makes it even smarter.
Fucking A.
That's
All
probably
right.
why it
I
talks.
wish
That's probably it.
that was me.
The one thing
I'm genius.
I've always like I know
Also, it's a 4. Art's a 4, by the way.
it's a 3, and
2.
I don't care what anyone says. I know that's supposed to be a shelter. I said, don't look like a fucking shelter.
Well, sure. I mean, that's
The shelter evolved too.
It's a fucking hat.
Yeah.
whatever.
Dude, this
Literally
fucking
what?
Ursaring is dope.
It's got a Ursaring.
Fuck everything else.
Ooh.
Dude, why is Ursaring
4.
so dope? Like, the last one we had was by far the best
Great,
Ursaring.
too, yeah, because he was
This
chilling
one-
in the sauna. It was great.
This one's getting out of the sauna right now.
Yeah, someone interrupted his
Yeah,
sauna
he's
time.
like, what the fuck,
About to
motherfucker?
get clapped.
Yeah,
That's 4.
5.
I like it.
He's dynamic and
It's a,
simple.
it's a 4.5 for
Background's
me.
great.
Yes.
I mean, Ursaring never goes hungry, Zach, because his keen nose can pick out any scent, even that food buried deep underground.
And everyone knows that. Right, Zach?
I,
know that
Especially
now.
Zach.
I didn't know, but sure.
Let's move on. Light Dragonair.
This is amazing.
That's
card.
amazing.
This is
That's
so-
really good art.
so-
This
nice
is
looking.
gorgeous.
Why do Dragonairs have to evolve, just in general?
Because they turn into dope ass, big ass Dragonites.
Fat
That's what-
losers. You're right, Zach.
Whoa!
That is
Whoa!
This Dragonair's this is a 5. This is great.
I give it a 5.
That's 5.
The aura it projects from its body has an effect on surrounding climate and weather, which is even crazier. Like, if it's sad, I guess it's raining, right? Like, that.
That sounds way cool. And what does Dragonite do? He just sits around and eats donuts? That's crazy. What's the next card, man? A lantern?
Just knocked over my
This
dragon
lantern's
deck.
so bad.
It's just
God.
that lantern's happy to be there. That lantern's.
Looks at
That's the kind of positivity I want to exude in my life, so I'm going to give him a 3.
I give it a 3.
A positive attitude.
That's a
I
2.
hope
The
it
art
be
is not
lantern.
terrific.
It's a 1 on the art. Sorry, boys.
It's okay.
But what would you rate as positivity?
His positivity looks dead inside to me.
All right.
So are
Well-
most people. What would you rate as positivity?
-1.
All right. Well, lantern has evolved its dorsal fin to emit light, which attracts the fish it feeds on.
Oh, he
What's an
It's an
eats.
angler fish.
Wow.
He eats. There's normal fish in Pokemon world.
They
Nope,
didn't
he
say.
eats
They didn't-
Magikarps
Yep.
and like other Chinchou.
That's fucked up.
I don't know about that one, right? Like,
Oh, I really like this next card.
Palladium.
It is like glow in the darkish looking.
This is one of the first cards I opened up from this set actually as a kid, and I really loved the art then. I love it now.
Yeah,
it's
this
great.
is a
Really
5
well.
for me.
4.5.
I give it a 4. Very, very solid. I like it. It's almost
Ladian's
like
flavor
brand.
text stack is actually interesting.
I love Ladian, so
The number of spots on its back increase or decrease depending on the number of stars in the sky.
Wow.
oh, that's pretty cool.
It's like a real fact.
Wow.
That's cool.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
This is
Moving on.
rare,
Those
this is
up.
rare.
Trash.
Light Machamp, baby. I played
Actually
this card.
garbage.
I like this
My
card.
mom's like, you can get 2 packs. And I opened this, and I played it, and I was bad. But look at him.
I
He's
like
got
it.
the behind my head his head like, my bad, I didn't mean to crush that.
Ah, jeez, dude.
Ah, jeez, Rick, you're a pickle.
Funniest shit I've ever seen. Amazing.
like I said last episode, there's something about Machamps now. Like ever since that new character came out and the whole thing, I really enjoy Machamps, and this is gonna be a 4 for me, boys.
It's gonna be a 1 because it's
3,
really bad.
3.5.
It's not bad. Fuck you.
I
I'll
mean,
give it a 2 actually because of his positive attitude.
3.5.
That's what we all need right now.
Machamp's flavor text is just like a thing I think like we all know. It uses its 4 arms in combat to unleash flurry of punches. Like we know that. Like
It would
that's
have been weird if it was like it only uses 3 arms. The 4th one is always waving at its friend, just like in the art.
let's go to the next picture. Light Piloswine.
I can't
This is
decide
really
if
good
I
art.
like it or not.
This is
I thought-
really good art.
I like that Swinub on the right. It's just
He's
really
just peeking out. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
how are you?
Hey,
Hi.
hey, how you doing?
I don't want. We can't. The power slide is always bad, and like just
We've seen-
because
what,
there's
we've seen
other
3?
swim nubs. If you can't just throw swim nubs on something and make it nice. All right.
I am willing to sit here and argue with you that you can.
No.
Because it is.
No.
I'm giving it a 4.
No.
This is amazing.
3.5. 3.5.
Look how cute all of that is.
2.
It's great. And also, its flavor text is it can walk through snow easily. So it makes sense.
Crazy.
Moving on.
Unbelievable.
Trash.
All right, the next 4 cards are all unknowns, so they're not really
All right. Well, we'll just skip all.
unknown. G, H,
I
W.
kind of remember
and
they all
X.
have like the same. No, they're kind of different.
They're kind of different.
Well,
but-
they're all like in the.
They're like doing
Their
different.
background was like the same,
Yeah.
but in a different setting.
Like one zoom.
I like
in,
unknown
actually, the next
W.
one is
You got
like
unknown,
sunshine.
unknown W's is cool
I'm gonna give all the unknowns a flat 3.
because that's just their thing.
I think
Also,
that's
unknown X his Pokepower is X. X. Just,
Okay.
I just thought that's super random.
Eh.
Okay, let's go to the commons or uncommons. On my bad.
We're in the
That's unknown's
Chansey
rare.
land.
Oh.
Hold on, those unknowns are rare.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a rare unknown,
It's
boys.
all right, Chansey 3. It's adorable.
I'm actually giving it a 3.5 because I really like the background. I like the clay art. I like the action of the scene. It's great.
I like it a lot. I think it's looking up at the amazing light Dragonite in the sky and just taking in
Probably a
all
Dragonair, but that's me.
all its essence.
Well, it holds its egg carefully, Zach, when moving, because it doesn't want to break it. Still, it is fast enough to disappear in the blink of an eye.
You're telling me.
I'm calling bullshit.
That's what it says.
You tell me this Chansey can zoom.
The Zoom Zoomer, dude.
You tell me how a Chansey zooms.
Fast. I don't know.
Crawdon boys.
Crocodile.
Or whatever.
Crawdon.
Yeah.
Crawdon, Zach.
I did. This fucking Pokemon's ugly. It should never have been made. I don't care what anyone says.
I love it.
It's
Really?
a
Oh,
3.
wow.
I hate this Pokemon.
With your
The
like
art's a 3.
fat losers, you'd like Croconaw because basically the same thing. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know, they got the same shape.
They don't.
A circle. They're both circles. They're hefty boys.
You're like Slugbuzz. Like, what are you talking about?
3.
Holy God.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I really like it. I think
It's
the
a
art's
fucking
super cool.
-2.
Okay.
It has 49 teeth in its mouth. They're
Yeah.
constantly
A lot of teeth. I
replacing
only
them.
see 2.
If you pull one out,
Fucking,
a new one grows in.
it's 40. It's 49
I
too
guess,
many.
yeah. Alright, let's go to the best card.
This is a great fucking card. I really enjoy
That's
it.
just a menacing.
This is trash.
What?
What? This is nice. This is by far, in the last like 4 cards, the best looking one.
Why is the perspective so fucked?
Because it
It's the side view.
gets the card across, right? Like
It's the side view. He's taking a stroll.
4.5.
But it's like you're looking at it at like a diagonal. Like it's
Yeah.
just so messed up. I
He's
don't
just
know.
walking by. He's just walking
I'm gonna
by.
give it
4.5.
I don't like it.
4.5.
Well, a 3.5.
4.5. So Executor's flavor text is really random. I didn't know this. I guess probably a thing people do know. If one of its heads falls off, it turns into an Execute, which begins to look for other Execute using a special form of telepathy.
Oh,
Well, that's how.
This makes all
executors
sense.
breed. Wow.
that makes a lot more sense.
Do you imagine how nightmares would be like? Oh man, my.
What
arm
happened?
fell
Wait,
off.
what
Good thing
happens
that's
to the
my
other
son
2
now.
heads?
They're just. I think a new head
keep on
grows.
vibing, dude.
Probably.
They just
Right?
vibe.
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Someone look into that.
Google
Someone
that
let us-
shit, guys.
Someone
Add
let
us on
know.
Twitter. Tell us the Pokélore that we're desperately needing.
Right? This Flaffy is fucking sick.
It's coming out of like a volcano.
Yeah,
Flappy,
something.
the Flappy's
But I love
determined.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I-
a good
yeah.
one. I like
This
this
is,
a lot.
this is like a 3.5 for me. This is really good.
Yeah, 3. I go 4.
Yeah,
I
3.5,
go 4.
3.5.
I like it.
I mean, what's crazy about Flaffy, even crazier than every other card I've said is crazy. And I'll think of another term later in a different podcast, whatever, but it's fine. As a result of storing massive amounts of electricity there, it doesn't say where, it can no longer grow wool on certain areas of its body.
Oh, makes sense, I guess.
I guess there is the everywhere. Mostly.
Everywhere that's not wool.
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 Ah, that's it. Dark Fortress. That fortress has seen some things.
This looks absolutely horrific. I
Look
love
at the eyes of that fortress.
Yeah, dude.
That fortress saw something, man. It saw the Executor's head fall off.
And then
And it was
become
like-
another sentient creature.
Yeah, I was like, what's
Completely
happening?
separate. This is a 4. This is really good.
What is going on?
I give it a 4.
here? It's not doing anything, though.
It is true nightmare. If you woke up and saw that in the corner of your room, would it have to be doing anything for you to understand that like this is?
Well,
not
based
good
on
for
last
you?
week, Zach has a certain taste in fortresses. Like he,
That's true.
I don't
It's
like
not-
He
it.
likes it when they're spinning.
yeah, he likes fortress in motion.
Yeah.
Oh, this one looks like Tyranitar ate it and it's inside its stomach now.
Okay.
And
That's-
it's still living because it's a fortress.
correct.
lady.
Correct.
Sure.
Correct.
I mean, Zach likes fortresses in motion, even though it stays motionless in trees, driving away with flying armored shards from its hard shell when anyone's close.
Yeah, you know what? You know what shell doesn't fall off? That one. All right, boys.
Sure.
I'm making a poll. Which Pokemon's better, Dragonite or Magcargo? That's gonna be the
Well, I'd
poll.
like to point out that the fortress is the exact same shape as a Dragonite.
Whoa.
Just as long as
We're gonna make a poll
Hold on.
on Twitter after
Josh,
this.
we're not
episode.
talking about this.
We're talking about these.
We're talking about
All right, all right.
this.
This-
Let's go to the next card. Next card.
What is this Haunter's trash?
That's a 4.5.
This
Look
is
at the
really
back.
good.
Yeah,
Are you
it's
looking
like.
at the same thing we're looking at?
Yes, I'm looking at
Are you on
it.
the same?
You
Are
see
you
the
on
other
the
Hunter?
It's a blob. They don't put any effort in this.
So is Haunter.
Haunter,
also
no,
blob.
Haunter
He's
is a
shapeless
great looking
nothing.
Pokemon, and this
And
is
so
not.
is
This
this
is
is
not.
I'm with Josh. 4.5. This is really cool.
He's got one fucked up eye too.
He's squinting. He's
And then just make the whole line in the back look like blobs. Like, these Pokemon have shapes here, okay?
Well, they
Sure.
don't. They're ghosts.
They do, though.
They're
They do
ghosts
have
made of
this.
nothing.
They're made
Okay.
of gas. And they're poison types as well, alright?
Sorry, the Haunter isn't your favorite shape. Circle, round.
Wow! Flyfire is like, your Pokemon's like a fucking circle too. Like, shut up. Didn't make any sense.
4.5. Haunter's great.
Fucking negative.
4.5.
This isn't even a Haunter. I don't care what it is.
Okay, weird, because it's definitely a Haunter. It silently hunts its prey in dark rooms, Zach. It's definitely a Haunter.
What happens if the room is light?
It's
And
useless.
it doesn't, right?
This
Like, I
is
don't-
Dark Omnite's fucking dope.
Yeah?
I do like that it seems like all the evolution lines were like drawn by the same person.
Yeah.
Like a person got like the whole line and they just did it.
I wish that we knew the process of how the arts actually come together.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 4.
I give this a 3.
Alright, quick quiz for Zach.
Oh, fucking A.
Without reading the card.
Okay.
How many tentacles does Omnite have?
A lot. 25.
10!
Damn, that was
Which he
close.
used to swim through the ocean.
Which is funny because there's only 9 on the art.
Well, there's one like tucked away, right? Because if you look at the right,
Probably, yeah.
if you look at the right side of the Omnite, there's one you can't see on the left side.
I'd count 12.
Oh, I guess you're right. Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Pipita!
Pupitar.
That's a
Yeah,
really
that's
weird art. It's not bad. It's just weird.
He's cut.
Kinda looks like Brock.
I guess.
It looks like someone launched that.
Got
That's
them
a
Brock
random blue
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Got them Brock eyebrows. Got
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 because like
Yeah, 2.5.
I like it, but like
Dude, it kind of like has like Gyarados head. Without
Yeah,
a mouth. I just
the color
noticed
scheme
that.
for the background is also really trash.
So what I'm looking on, I used a different thing to look at the cards because I thought we were going to stream it. It has a rating for each card, and I don't know how they determine that rating. But the rating for this card is 14%.
That sounds about right.
Like, I don't know what that means.
I mean, it's trash.
Well, I mean, that's a whole nother thing, but like... Anyway.
Maybe we'll find out from its flavor text. Hit us with it, Josh.
Well, this is not going to lead to any trash talking at all. It is encased within a hard shell, yet retains a great deal of mobility. A dangerous combination.
That's
You're
true.
telling me this thing is literally just a pod and it moves more than a fucking Macargo and it doesn't break?
You have no way to prove
It just
that
says
cargoes aren't fast.
I
Sure.
can. They all look. They're fucking slugs. First of all,
Well, Chansey's a giant ball.
What?
Your favorite.
Exactly. You ever seen a ball? Balls move fast, boy. Slugs do not.
You don't need
Yeah,
to move
yeah,
fast
yeah.
when your surface temperature is that of the sun.
Eh,
Is that a fact?
we haven't got there yet.
Yeah, probably actually.
Oh, this cool
Dark
lava
lava.
is sick as fuck. This Pokemon line is like
Oh yeah, that's a five.
top
5.
top 5 Pokemon lines ever. I think that's amazing.
It's definitely a 5.
That cargo's
Yeah.
body temperature is approximately 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Would you Google that?
I did.
Well, obviously. How else did he know?
He should know. I know everything about my Pokemon.
Well, if a Quilava ever turns its back to an opponent,
Yeah.
it is a sign that it's getting ready to attack.
Yes,
Oh,
if
I like it.
had something that shot flames out of my body and I pointed at people,
That looks
I'd be
dope.
getting ready.
I like it. I give this a 5.
Yeah, easy 5.
5.
Ooh, this is next one's.
Okay, hold on. It's on a chair, and I don't know what.
It just
Is
doesn't.
it posing?
It's like a mob
It's
boss.
going like
It's like
this.
the mob boss of Jigglypuffs.
It
Where-
kind of
Where's
looks.
my lumberries?
This is straight like South Park-ish looking.
I really don't like it.
Why
I'm
the
giving
chair
it a
just
4.
doesn't make any sense.
Because of how wild.
And also the lines around it look like
It's
Stinky.
comic book like something stinks.
Yeah,
Maybe, well, look, it's raising its arms like its armpit, maybe.
this is.
I like it
bad.
even less. I was gonna give it like a 1.5 for the chair. Now it's a 1.
Yeah, I was like, you
It's really
kidding?
not
This
good.
is bad.
I
It makes
guess.
no sense. Like, why you have all these arts, and now you're
Well,
this guy only got Wigglytuff, and he's like, I'll put a chair in this
probably
motherfucker.
also got chicken.
Nah, probably
Well-
not.
The Pokemon has soft, fine hair. When angered, it increases in size and has been known to charge those it considers a threat.
which is fucking everything because that thing sucks.
Let's go to Heracross 2.
This is that like 3D model, like computer generated, like early 2000s, but like bad.
Yeah,
this does not look good.
This looks like you took a toy and put it in like a scenery and took a picture.
Yeah. I give it a 1. I really don't like it, especially for Heracross, which is such a cool.
I love Heracross, and they fucked it up.
I do too. Yeah.
I mean, even though Heracross is normally peaceful, it will attack anyone who gets between it and honey, its favorite food.
Oh.
Pooh Bear is Heracross, confirmed. Next card.
Himoni!
This is like good bad art. It's like really bad art, but like everything about the art, like the idea of the art is really good.
Trash.
Yeah, it's cool. 3.5.
2.
I give it a 3.
It has perfect sense of balance and can lash out with powerful kicks from any position, which is very Himoli-ish.
Yeah, I would hope so. It's the kicky boy.
Yeah.
This next card's fucking
I thought Houndours and Houndours.
I thought you could have fucked them up, dude. This is a thicky boy. This is a thicky.
He's a chonker. He's a heckin' chonker.
Hey, you've been eating.
His face is like 1%. This is my cat. This is the my cat of Houndours.
Yeah, this is bad.
I don't know if you've seen how fast. Hold on. I'm gonna give the people an example. Come here. You ever seen my cat? You ever seen the proportions on this chonker? Look how small her head is compared to the rest of her body. Can't even get it on camera.
Yeah, it's
That's the Houndour.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Cat's a 5. Houndour's a 2.
You got a 5.
All right. First of all, if you go to the next one,
I didn't even tell you its flavor text, Zach.
that's fine. We're running out of time here for these flavor texts. Holy fuck. We're only at 50, and we're like an hour deep, boys. Oh wait, maybe we're not because we took like an hour for the.
Yeah,
whatever.
I forgot. Yeah,
all right, I'll end the flavor text for the rest.
Unless it's dope. If it's dope, then
there's no dope ones back then. You gotta get to now.
Yeah,
that's the dope one. All right, Jigglypuff 3.
It's really bad.
It's not by the same artist. I'll tell you that. There's no chair.
It looks like there's something inherently wrong with it. I'm gonna give it a 1.
It literally, I don't know. It's trash. It's bad.
3.
1.
All right. Dugong.
Fucking hate Dugongs. Negative 73.
2.
Super generic 1.
One day we'll find a cool looking Dugong card.
I think it's impossible. The Pokemon's
I think
just
the
not
first
cool
Dugong, if I remember right, base set
First
like
Dugong was just
had a
underwater,
really-
staring at you.
Yeah, but the background was cool.
We'll get to that one day.
Yeah.
Moving on to
Light Flareon.
I don't think this art's very good.
3.
They just blew it
Flareon,
out.
like, gets lost in the flames.
It's
I'll
like
give it a 3.28.
It's like if I took a selfie with a flash right up to my face. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1. It's
useless.
really bad Flareon art.
Yeah, 1.
All right, yeah, 3.28.
This light gold deck is dope as fuck though.
It's really weird.
I love
give
it.
A 3. I like the idea.
I like 4 on this one.
I
4.
think the Golduck itself could have looked better. I don't.
I don't know. I think it's one of the cooler looking gold decks I've ever seen.
4.
The spiky head. I know all gold decks look like that, but like
Yeah.
this one, just the way it's angled, it just looks good.
Sure.
4.
Ooh, this might be a 5 for me, boys. I know I'm contradicting myself by saying you can't just add Pokemon and make it a 5, but this is like really cool.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not a
4.5.
hypocrite when I say this is a 5 because the
Right.
cute Pokemon are extra cute. So
Yeah.
is the Jolteon. It's a 5.
4.5.
I like it. Moving on. Oh god, dude! Oh
It's really
god!
bad.
Oh god!
2.
This fool's coming in to get your ass.
Every Chad you've ever met has a gentle side. Don't ever forget
Right.
that.
This
We've all
is
got a soft heart. This is a 1. This is not good Macho card.
I like the rain though. I'll give it a 2. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Ninetales is a 2.
This is a -2. What is going on here?
I think it's kind of cool.
Really?
I wish the Ninetales was like bigger in the scene.
its neck just looks unproportioned, right? Like,
I mean, Ninetales isn't even 4 feet tall.
oh,
3 foot.
I couldn't tell you how
Oh.
long Ninetales' neck is. I think that's the appropriate Ninetales
Really?
neck.
I feel like it's fucked up.
Well, you gotta think. I feel like every Ninetales art I've ever looking at it, right? Like it's like staring at you, or it's like sitting.
I don't know.
I give it a 2.5. I think the force is really cool.
Let's go to the next card.
All right.
I wish we didn't, because this is really bad.
This was definitely drawn by the same person that drew the fucking.
This is one of my least favorite Slowbros to ever see print.
Really, I like the shelter. I
give it a
guess
3.
in the back. It looks dope.
3.
This is a 2-er for me. I don't know. The rest of it's trash.
I'm gonna give it a 2 because I like the color schemes and everything. But yeah, it's just.
I'm gonna say Slowbro's flavor text.
Okay.
If the shelter that's attached to it falls off, it just goes back to being a Slowpoke.
I had no idea.
That's dope. Does that turn into a shelter back?
Yeah,
Nope,
I
it
think so,
dies.
right?
Or it just dies? It just dies?
just dies.
Or you just have this like thing. Like what the fuck is
don't know.
that thing?
We'll look more into it.
Tell us
Probably
on
not.
Twitter. Add Josh on Twitter.
Something. This Vaporeon's
Twitter
sick as
candy on
fuck.
Twitter.
Yeah, dude, you need to get a Twitter.
Yep.
Yep. Light Vaporeon,
really good.
please.
Yeah, it's a 4.
I like it. It's a 4.
I did you the
4.5.
rainbow.
Yeah, the rainbow's really cool.
Maybe a 5-er. I kind of like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venomoth. 3-ish, I guess.
That's super generic. 3 is fine.
Yeah,
I
3.
think.
It's generic and small, so I'm gonna give it like a 2.5. Like you barely.
Like,
Yeah.
Venomoth is
these
the smallest part.
weeds
of
in the front are like the main.
are more, yeah.
Yeah. You're right. 2. It's trash. Oh,
I gotta read Wigglytuff's flavor
for
text.
sure, for
They
sure.
have so much better.
This Wigglytuff's amazing. This is our 4.
Well, that's the difference between light and dark Wiggly. Right? Like, that's the...
Is it?
Yeah.
It gets out of a chair. A stinky
It's not
chair.
stinky.
It's out of a stinky chair and it's good to go.
So, this Wigglytuff's flavor text.
Yes.
If 2 of them brush against each other,
Okay.
they will not be able to separate themselves, as they enjoy touching each other's soft fur too much.
Ooh.
And we're a family-friendly channel. We should be talking about that.
That's perfect.
Flavor text, official flavor text on that card.
Of the paint drop. This is our flavor text.
This is why we do it on Skype Boost.
By the way, this is a 5.
Yeah, I gave it
Yeah,
a
it's
4.
good. Yeah, it's
This is
good.
insanely good. Like the night sky, the grass, the everything. Like I would buy this card. I would hang this as like a mural.
Really?
All right,
Wow.
If I liked Wigglytuff more, yeah.
I don't know.
get your wall. Get your wall painted.
Looks
Just be the
fine.
card.
Yeah.
The next one's dope.
All right.
I like
Yeah.
motion. And this is a lot of
3.5.
motion.
It's cool. It's generic, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I give it a 3.
I give it a 3 as well.
3.5.
Togepi. It's a
They are baseline 3. I think it's good.
I'll give it a 2.
The next 4 cards are unknown.
Oh, my favorite.
My baseline 3 stands for all of them.
That's
Unknowns are
fine.
Cool. They're
Unknown
letters.
three.
They
Yeah.
don't do anything.
Whatever. All right. We got a Cyndaquil.
Ooh, why
This is
they
way worse
have to
than any of
fuck
the other
up
ones.
the fucking line.
Well, the Cyndaquil's not evil or anything. It's well, right?
Well, it doesn't.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I don't
Well,
feel
yeah,
like
because Dark Lava and Dark Typhlosion, right? The Cyndaquil's just like, I'm a Cyndaquil.
it's usually.
Give
Oh
it a
no!
touch.
I have the
I'm gonna give it a
Corona.
1. The only way to know is if you sneeze once. That's how you know.
Oh, that's great.
2.5 for the Cyndaquil. 2
Big
point.
one.
It's a 1. It's trash. I don't like. It's bad. Poor, no effort.
Next card. Dark Artillery. Which got a common. Which got demoted to common, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to see any evolved Pokemon as a common.
No,
2.5.
it looks good. This looks out of like an anime or a movie.
Yeah, it's generically good. I'll give it a 3.
I give it a 3 for sure.
Dratini. 3.
That's
For
a,
play art, I don't even like this that much, so 2.
that's a fucking 4. Because fuck Kenny.
You're right. You
So there's
sure
a
showed
slug
me.
mine here somewhere, so we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Execute. Okay, this Execute, man.
He's
Dude,
anime.
It looks super like they're looking at me. Like I don't
I'm gonna
like
give
it.
this my official COVID-19 out of 10.
They look like Bobby Hills. Bobby Hill heads.
That boy.
Well, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
That's a 4. That shit's funny.
Oh, that was like Execute GX, like just the whole thing.
That'd be cool.
That'd be good.
Dude, this is still shitty Ghastly, but it's
2.5.
better than the other two.
I think it looks really cool. I'll give it a 3.
I give it a 3. It's okay.
2.5.
Oh, Draft Rig. Oh, I like it.
It's a
Yeah,
3.5.
cool. I'll give it a 3.5.
Yeah, this is nice.
Not the best draft rig, but you know.
Give it a 3.
Might be the worst, but that's 3.5. So.
We'll find out one day.
Ooh,
Yeah, they haven't made
what
draft
is going
rig.
on here with this glue car?
He's just
Going Super
flying.
Saiyan or what?
I guess.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he
Or
got
he's
sent to the shadow realm 5
self-destructing?
seconds ago.
Maybe self-destructing. Who knows?
I'll give it a 3 because I think
Yeah, I'll
the
give it a
Lugar
3.
is drawn really well. It's just
Yeah.
the background is super weird.
Yeah, I'll give it a
that's
3.
fine. A 3 is fine. And we have this
Growlithe
Growlithe is really great. I like it. I give it a
3.5.
4.
Yeah, 3.5.
It's in the grass, chilling.
just hanging out, man.
Alright. Oh, this is fucking. This Hitmonchan's straight thug, dude, in the streets right now. He just got rolled up by like 3 people. He's like, alright, motherfuckers. Let's do
The
this.
last like official rating, my once thing rating. That was. This is my real one. I'm starting this now. This is my official. Looks like it came off of DeviantArt.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, this
Of
every
the
week.
I'll have one every episode.
DeviantArt
This
of
is
the
my
week.
DeviantArt of the week. This is that Hitmonchan.
I love it.
Some
I have 5 of this.
13-year-old on DeviantArt drew this.
It looks great. He's about to fuck shit up. Or get fucked up, one of the two. No opinion, Josh? No?
This is 2.5.
Oh, sorry.
It's like a 1.
Did you say it so confidently? It is a 2.5, Zach. Move on. Alright.
Larvitar's cool.
Lavatar. This one's...
Yeah, it's a 3.
I just
Background's
don't...
like computer generated though.
Right,
It's
I'm like, it
blurry.
looks too... You have like a really realistic background with a fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 2.5 because the background's so jarring, but the Larvitar itself is just like generically fine.
Yeah, I'll give it a 1. Fuck that card.
Alright.
What is going on
Aw.
here? So sad.
What happened to the baby?
He only got 1 dot out of the back.
Oh my god, yeah. There's no stars in his sky.
So 0.
It's like a spotlight on it.
Yeah, it's getting.
Oh,
it got caught, dude. Actually, this is a fucking thief. And the
getting
police
arrested
got
because
his
it's got the helicopter
ass.
above it.
And he's crying
found him
because
in
he's
the
going to
backyard.
jail forever. He's a murderer. This made this way better. This is a fucking like 4 now.
Yeah, it's
Plot
really not great, but I
papers.
feel so bad for him. I'm gonna give him a 2.5.
No, I don't. I think he murdered people and he deserves everything he gets right here. He probably. Yep. He's a horrible person.
3.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Get out of my face.
Yeah, 3.
I like the perspective. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
I like
I think
it.
it's a very cool idea. They go like looking at it from above, and it's like shining positivity into your eye holes. I love it.
Yeah,
3.5.
I think 3.
What's up? 2.
Not bad, not great.
Nothing
I feel like
really
it's
going
two.
on here. 2.
2.5. There's nothing very interesting about Machop.
We're on some shit here.
2.
This is weird.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kenny. This is weird. It's like,
I give it a 2.5 because I think
oh,
He's. You just. Say something, Kenny?
oh.
can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I like the idea that they went for it. I just don't think it was executed super well. I did 2.5.
I agree with you, Kenny. I think it's alright.
It's a 2. Most of it's probably going to be 2s.
Oh, Mareep looks dope. I like this.
Three.
Alright,
Pretty
this
cute.
is
I'll give it a 3,
4,
yeah.
5.
One of the clouds is a Mareep. by the way.
Oh, that makes it a 4.
Actually, yeah, that
That's
actually
a 4.
That's super cute.
3.
Thanks for pointing that out, Josh. That's
Good
fucking
call,
good.
good
That's
call.
good. That's why. Me and Kenny kind of go by some stuff. We like,
It's
we're like, that's a 3, and you're like, no, look at the cloud, bro. Oh, 4. 4, you're
Think
right.
again.
That's just dope. Oh, the fanfy after this is nice.
He's just taking a little nappy. I
3.
give him a 3. I think that's a good
3.
Phanpy. A nappy Phanpy.
I like the 3 on that. Pineco is
2.
self-destructing like the Gligar.
That is just totally fine Pineco art, but there's
Yeah.
nothing like interesting about it. I'd 2.
2's
Give it a
fine.
2.
I agree. What is happening here? Is it evolving?
That is a lot.
Or is it self-destructing? This is always a problem for me.
It's just there.
What the,
Anyway.
Give that a 3. I think that's a very cool Porygon
I like
Yeah, it's
it.
a 3.
I like the 3 on
like
that.
design. Yeah. Psyduck's
Ooh,
bad.
3.
Why is his
Psyduck.
beak deflated? Who popped the air? I'm gonna give him a 1 for the pop balloon.
I don't know, man. Clay's trash.
3.
One.
Clay.
1.
Big 1.
Oh, this is dope. Are these like piranha? Are these based off piranhas? Because that's what I see.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
Rare is like a piranha.
Alright, okay.
I agree.
This
It's like
makes
doing
some
like the
sense.
double team. I like it, man. That's a
Yeah.
3.5.
Oh, that's
3.5.
good.
It's very cool.
I agree. 3.5.
Yeah. 2.
Dude,
That seal's about to enact Shakespeare.
it's
Like he's on stage and he's got the lines memorized and he's about to hit him with his whole heart. That being said, I'm gonna give it a 2 because I don't like Seal very much.
Cool. Next card's the Slugma. Let's move on.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. This is horrible.
Hold on.
But what
Hold
lightning going on in the
Hold on.
background?
Hold on. Let's...
Welcome to this segment taking 10 minutes. Dude, the lightning in the background, he's floating across like a sea of lava with like the goal in his mind.
I think he
He's
just came
filled with
out of it.
determination.
He just came out of that shit.
Dude, that's Lugma's sick. He sailed that sea. Give it a 3. It's a cool slug.
2.
I like the scene, and I don't like to admit that. The more I look at it, I'm like, dude, this is
How
a
badass
sea
is
of
that?
fucking lava. This looks like it's the ocean, but straight lava.
This is literally like doomsday, like the apocalypse happened.
But like, to
Slugma
be
just
completely
coasted.
honest, you don't ever have to worry about this guy because it would take him forever to get across this fucking ocean. So, who cares? That's a 2.
I'll take a 2. That's fine.
The Sunkern looks like it's from Fairly Odd Parents.
That ass looks like he just
It was the same
murdered
eyes
someone
as
and
the
enjoyed
card
it.
last week.
Does it?
Yeah, it was like a...
Glistening in its eyes? I like it.
There's like sunkerns in the background. It looks like a cult. Like you see the
Oh
shadows.
shit,
on
you're
the bottom.
right. Is this thing
that's
evil?
a 4.
I just
Well,
noticed
it
that.
wasn't a
This
light
is like the
one,
most
right?
intimidating sunkern I've ever seen. I'm gonna give it a 4 just because they made a sunkern look.
Children of the
scary.
Cord right here?
Yeah, children of
Children
the
of the Sunkern.
Oh,
Holy
okay.
shit. This is a good one. That's a 4 now.
4.5.
Look at this.
4.
This is good. Good. Bomb.
I don't think just real quick. I don't think a sunkern could ever be a 5 because it's just a seed. Like,
Yeah.
who cares?
Well, we don't know.
You're right.
Right.
I'll never say never.
Alright, these Swindubs are dope.
They are
I'll
cute.
give them a
They're
4.
cute.
4.
Easy 4.
Yeah, I agree.
The color palette's also gorgeous. Like really bright and vivid.
I don't know how I feel about this Totodile.
2.5.
Thank you.
2.5 sounds
Thank
about
you,
fair.
Josh. That was a good one.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that is how I feel about this Totodile thing.
Yeah. You know what I do appreciate about this though? In the past arts when they put rain in it, like they cut it off at like the background. Like you only see it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And
Yeah,
here
because, like,
they
the
went all the way through.
You know what I don't appreciate about this art is that it looks like his eyeball is popping out of the sock. Like they put it in the wrong, like long ways instead of tall
And
ways.
like for sure, like if you're gonna have a Totodile, don't have the background the same color as his fucking spikes.
Yeah.
Like, let's not do that.
A lot of rough calls.
Actually,
Two,
his whole background is the exact colors. Like, why would you do that? Blue, yellow. Yeah, this is trash.
Actually, wait. I kind of like that. I like that they took his color scheme and we're focusing way too hard on a Totodile. We'll just
It's trash. Right?
Next 4 cards are unknown.
Oh, 3.
3. Unknown V actually looks kind of cool. I'm giving Unknown V a 3.
All right.
yeah, it's doing
He's got
so.
the other. Well, it's Billy's Vanish. I'll see all the unknowns. So 3.5 on that one.
Sure.
Perfect.
Everyone's favorite Venonat.
It looks great. I like
This
this
art's
better.
kind of gas. Yeah, I'll give it a 4. He's
Yeah.
like doing stuff. He's
Yeah,
active.
3.5.
He's out there.
He's not doing stuff. First of all, he's stepping over a fucking stick.
Doing more than I have all day.
Well, like, come on.
You're not allowed to leave your house, so.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's outside.
The fuck is... This Benedette's doing stuff. It's walking over a stick, boys.
4.
Fucking 3. The Vulpix is cool.
3.5.
I like the Vulpix. It's fine. I'll give it a 3.
You fall asleep out there, Josh? What's going on here?
I'm good.
I think I was like a 3. What is going on in this fucking trader?
All I know is this Alekin.
Got fucked up.
What is the Pokemon on the other side?
Yeah, what is it fighting? That's a Clefairy.
Oh, are
How did
these
Clefairy
rocks?
do that?
Cleffa? Or was it Cleffa? Cleffa? Because it's like waiting for me.
Okay.
Whatever.
Are these
I like
rocks
it.
that it's on?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that ground's broken, right? That's the.
Oh, okay. Okay. Like, at first I thought it was like a group of Pokemon, like,
Oh, there's
Just a bunch of Diglets.
I don't know, pushing it up. I don't know what's happening here. But
I'm gonna give the art a 2.
This set has some cool trainers.
it's weird.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, 3.5. Experience all 2, because who cares? It's doing nothing.
1.
Oh, I was gonna say that looks kind of cool.
Sure.
What is
Not
Imposter?
as cool as this card.
Imposter Professor Oak's invention, baby.
I like the look of this.
5. As far as
Yeah.
trainers go, this is sick. It's got like
I'll give it a 5.
stuff going on. He's got like Pokeballs. He's got the Sheen. He's doing wacky
5.
stuff.
I like to
love
see
it.
that as a full art today.
Oh yeah, that's looking sweet.
It would look
5.
sick as fuck.
Came to the more he drew it, so.
Ooh,
So,
F5.
Alright, I'm gonna give Rain Tower 4 because of the balloon. Team Rocket.
The balloon is dope.
I'll give it a 3 because of the balloon.
This is stadium? Yeah, this is dope ass stadium. I'll give it a 4.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. We have Thought Wave Machine.
What the fuck is
I'm giving it a
so much
4
going
because that Wobbuffet.
Is it Ghost? Is that Wobbuffet ghosting out on us?
They're like switching
And
the
Ditto.
minds.
It's like the
of
SpongeBob
Wobbuffet and
episode.
Ditto.
Where Sandy tried to, and then they got fused.
And then
together.
they fused.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3. I don't know what's going on
Yeah.
here.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5. It's weird.
Yeah.
Counterattack clause 2.
Looks like a Digimon hand.
This is a Digimon hit.
1.
1. Does not block here. Moving on.
This amplifier looks.
What the fuck is
Three.
happening
Swear.
here?
It looks bad.
What is going on here?
That is some
Give it a 3.
computer-generated art that just
Because
looks
they took
terrible.
a chance in generating it. By the way, the person who illustrated this was Big Mama.
Oh, alright.
I'm gonna give it a 2 for Big Mama.
I like the Big Mama. I'll give it a 2 as well.
2 for Big Mama. See Josh coming in to get
This
that
is
point every
super
time he can.
boring. Like, can you
It's
get
like
any
generic
more
as
boring?
generic goes. I'll give
Yeah.
it a 2.
2.
Not bad.
One.
It's just
It explains in what it does, to be fair.
Exactly,
It's an
yeah.
energy stadium.
Thank you.
Alright, we got Lucky Stadium 5.
What
They got
is-
Imakuni doing his thing.
yeah.
I don't know
Very-
the whole
I think-
story behind this, so
He's just like
He's
a
just a
weird
Japanese
character.
comedian,
Yeah.
okay.
and he comes and he does stuff every now and then. But the art is drawn by him himself, so this is him
Yes.
drawing him.
Yes.
Okay. I'll give
I'm gonna
it-
give all
2.
Imakuni cards from here on out a 4.
I feel like
He's
I
a
should
constant
put
4
some respect on it. So
because you got to give that respect.
I'll go with you guys on this, whatever you say.
Okay. Cool. Magnifier 3.
That Zubat's kind of cool.
I like
3.
it. I give it a 3. I like
Right.
it.
Let's do the next card. I like the next card.
Oh shit! This is like
Aw.
a 4. It
That's not
knows.
light Azumarill at all.
Now this,
It's still mad.
but this Rhydon knows is about to get fucked up. Like,
yeah, I give it a
who
5.
knows?
This is
5.
cool.
5.
Yeah, this is great. I like it. 4.
Alright, Team Rocket's Evil Deeds.
Evil Deed. I love Team Rocket design, so I'm just gonna give it like give it a 4.
Yeah,
I think the moon's
I'll
cool,
go
the
with
tower's cool.
That
Is when they
looks
take
fine.
over the radio tower, I think.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this, so like it's
Sure,
a 3.
Alright. Heal Powder.
There's a
3.
lot going on in this. I give it
3.
a 3.
God, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
Well, it's a powder.
yeah, no,
Powder
but
and
it's
a thing
like
that dispenses
it
powder.
looks like
Yeah.
futuristic, like time capsule looking thing, and like
Sure.
we've had nothing like that at all.
Sure,
in
that's why
this
it's a
thing.
3.
And that's why it's a 2.
Alright. The last trainer, and the last technically card in the set,
Oh,
before Secret Rares.
it's
Mail from Bill.
I like a good bill. I'll
That's a
give it 3
great
for the
name.
bill.
I give it
3.
4 for the name.
3.
This is a great one.
And then we got Shining Pokemon.
All right, let's look at these.
I love
shiny
the shining
Pokemon.
design.
Ooh,
I'm gonna rate them keeping in mind how the foil like pattern looks on all of them because I feel like that is a big aspect of the art.
Yeah, you're right.
I think I've seen all these in person, so I can do that as well.
I'm gonna sell be a 4. I think the pink background contrasted by how they drew and foiled the card is
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah, I like it. I give it a 4. The
Charizard.
That's a 5 for me. I really
With how
enjoy
cool
it.
the Charizard is, I hate how lazy the background is. Because it makes it like a 3.5 for me. This is literally just like the worst cliffs I've ever seen in my life. I could draw better cliffs than that.
I like that. I like the style though. I mean, I like it a
The
lot.
Charizard's so sick. Like the styles don't match.
Quick note, unrelated.
Yes.
There have been 4 votes on the poll, and they're all for Dragonite.
Wow.
Obviously.
I like Shining Kabutops. I like this. Kabutop's like rising up.
Sick 5.
This is a 5, 100%.
This is one of my favorite shining cards.
The sun in the background, oh, it's
Yeah.
amazing. Nope, this isn't even a question. 5 or boys.
Mewtwo.
Let's see.
Mewtwo's a 4. It's very
It's a
cool.
4, yeah.
It's very generic Mewtwo.
Yeah.
It's a 4 though, because
4.
Mewtwo's dope.
I've always really liked the Noctowl.
I like it because it's different from like all the other ones.
They give Noctowl a love. That's also like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish
Can
they
Ash
showed
get a
more of
shiny
the
Noctowl
Noctowl
on the
itself.
show?
Like, it's literally just all face, so I'll give it
Yeah.
like a
Didn't
3.5.
Ash get a shiny Noctowl on the show?
Yeah, but
did.
he gave it away in
Yeah.
like 3
Well,
episodes
sure.
or
He
something.
gives, whatever. He gives back. Yeah,
Okay,
4.
who gives away their shiny fucking Pokemon?
He doesn't even know what a shiny is.
Hey, he doesn't know what he's got.
Yeah, he did.
Sure.
Idiot. This
Anyway.
shiny Raichu is a 5.
Raichu's gas. Easy
5.
5.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing card.
We got, 5.
Steelix.
Steel.
Steelix is a fucking 2.
3.5.
4 for me. I really like the Steelix itself, but I don't like the background. It's the same as the Charizard.
I'm not a
And
fan.
the very last card.
Oh,
Shining
Yeah.
Tyranitar.
Actually going Super Saiyan. Jackson
Four
is
point five.
demon it the whole time, but this Tyranitar's a living.
I don't know how I
Yeah,
feel
4.5.
about this.
I give it a 5. He's about to shatter the earth in half.
Is
He knows
he?
what he's about. Oh, yeah.
Or he just farted. I don't
Is that
know.
what you do after you fart, Zach? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yes.
It's okay. I give it a 3. I don't know. It just doesn't look great to me.
Yeah.
I think the set overall was.
The set's better than the last set.
Really?
Yeah, I think we had way
Was
more
it?
hits and just better averages than the
Yeah.
last set.
Really? I don't agree. I like the other set much better. I think this set is older and like in a lot of the older sets is very basic, and I feel like this
Well,
set
I
was
think
very
the-
basic.
The difference is like the last set, the hits were like hits, but the bad cards were so bad. Like we had a ton of like 10 out of 5s, but we had a shit ton of like negative 80s out of 5.
Yeah.
Whereas this one was more like there were definitely more 3s. Like
I don't know. I felt like in the last set I was like, I want to buy that card. I want to buy that card. And this one, I'm like,
yeah,
they're
the Wigglytuff
okay.
was the only one that like
Yeah.
that was for sure. But the shining Pokemon are also so cool. I
Yeah.
would personally give this set a 4. I think it is classic. I think it had a lot going for it, including the shining Pokemon. The light and dark was a really cool element. I think it was just great in general.
Yeah, it's a good.
I feel like all it's got going for it, to be honest, is the shiny Pokemon.
Except for all those other cards we rated 5s.
Well, those are okay. Like when they're okay, but like I don't know, it's hard.
Remember the
I get what
Jolteon.
you're saying. I get
Yeah,
you.
it's hard. Like
Sure.
the only cards I would ever get out of this set for its artwork is the shining Pokemon.
Sure. So what do you rate this set then, Zach?
I give it a 3.
I give it a
Baseline
3.5.
it. I gotta baseline something.
You gave it
Yeah.
last week before.
Okay. See, I don't even remember. I gotta get better at this. But yeah, I think this is based.
I wrote
on
it down. I wrote it down.
Oh, I don't remember. I didn't write it down. I'm just out here, boys. All right.
What'd you give it, Kenny? What was your
4.
4? Zach?
What did I say? 3? Yeah.
3.5.
No,
Anyway, everyone,
no.
that concludes
We'll
episode
re-rate it. What do you feel now?
It's a 3. It's a
the
3.
paint drop. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let us know below what's better at my cargo, a Dragonite, or are they both bad? And they're both wrong.
That's true.
Let us know. Thanks for stopping by on the paint drop. Catch you next time.